Well, hey there, cosmic kittens and planetary puppies. I'm back with your forecast for the week ahead, though this is timeless, and when you find this, it's the right time for you. I keep forgetting to say that the timestamps are down below in the description box if you want to skip my blathering. Thank you for sharing, and subscribing. I do appreciate that. That helps me to keep motivated to help you guys with the readings, and if I jive with your vibe, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate that. To the moon and back. I am running a November forecast special on Instagram and Facebook. All my social media details are down below in the description box. Okay, we're doing this a little bit differently. For your pick a card, okay, I want you to close your eyes. Just relax and breathe normally. Just relax, clear your mind, and call in your angels, your spirit guides, whoever you work with, and you're going to help me to pull the cards for you. We're going to ask our guides what number to pick: 1, 2, or 3. Your first intuitive hit is always the right one. Okay. 1, 2. Let's see that. There, didn't want to go. It's like being stubborn. Are you being stubborn, number 2? And number 3. Let's see what the first week of this brand new month has got for you. Pile number 1. See you on the flip side. Hello, team 1. We have the Queen of Swords as your theme for this week. Queen of Wands, thinking, being diplomatic, and from what I can see with the tea leaf oracle here, set up like a 9-box spread in a Normand, that's going to come in handy. Watch out for overthinking. Easier said than done. Trust me, I know. Trust me. But following your heart is going to be extremely key. Honoring your feelings, okay, no matter who's involved. Just saying. Okay, so for some of you, which is interesting, maybe you've been waiting for love, some kind of romantic connection. Maybe you're waiting for someone to confirm their feelings for you. I don't remember. Take a resonates, pitch out the rest. Okay, we have the heart. We have bird perch, which is waiting for news or a package or a letter. Sorry about the lighting, guys. And it's, now remember, these are never gender energy, okay? Just energy. Dealings or relationship with a divine, someone who embodies divine masculine energy. We embody both. Keep that in mind, okay? So it looks like something's coming in. Now, this also could be, for some of you, it could be a family member, okay? Or a good friend. Maybe... We'll clarify with tarot in a minute. Sorry, I was kind of talking to my guys. I got one go, come on. Okay. But I do feel that there's definitely going to be some kind of a heartfelt gesture. Jester. There's going to be a heartfelt, happy, maybe they're goofy and, it makes everybody laugh. The way stuff comes through when I'm channeling, guys. Sorry, bear with me. But a very beautiful, loving gesture. I'm having a hard time talking today. Where's my lapis? Oh my god, I think I left it in my room. But something that's going to be so deeply felt in here for you. It's a very moving, for some of you it might be a gift, very unexpected. Okay, now a lot of people have been waiting for things to move in matters of the heart, but it all starts and ends with you. Okay, I know a lot of you have been working on that so hard. It's so hard to learn to love ourselves and treat ourselves how we want others to treat you or treat ourselves. But now it's starting to bring in that which you have been working and wishing for so long for. I just see new experiences and new people, or new experiences that lead you to new people happening. Remember just to follow your heart. Okay, that's a big one they keep pushing. Okay, now Well, that was an interesting message. I'm going to do this one because it's funny. So maybe some of you have a very, very, very good friend that doesn't live near you. We have the man with the dog far away. This is a friend at a distance, you know. Maybe you're not in the same area, even in the same country. However, they may be a little bit too much TMI. And maybe you're getting sick of it. It's time for you to say something. Point that out. It's hard to do that, but the rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. Okay? So just, I don't know who that's for. I don't know why that came up. So that was interesting. But anyway, somebody's going to be yapping about their conquest maybe a little too much, or their focus too much on the sexual aspect of people or relationships or connections. The reason why that's coming out is that you're probably the only one that could say something that would actually make them see the truth. Okay? I feel like that's going to come into play like, I don't know, midweek. You might even hear it at the beginning for some of you. Okay, now, granted, we do have Thanksgiving, you know, right here at the end of the month. But, you know, people are planning, talking to family members, who's coming, where's it going to be, who's buying what, who's bringing what. We have the club with someone will try to make you do something against you, well, connected to affairs with the family. Okay? All right. So there may be people pushing you to do something, bring something, make something. Maybe it's something maybe you just don't have the time for, or maybe you're not comfortable. Like say, I don't know why this is coming in. This might pertain to one of you out there. Like picking up a relative at the airport, you just can't. Can't be in a car with that person for the X amount of hours or minutes I have to be in there to bring them over here. You need to follow your heart. That also crosses into this with the heart, the club. Okay, the heart and the club. You need to follow your heart. Okay, this is going to be a big test for quite a few of you, Pile 1, this month as a whole. But I feel like that's going to be your theme. Really honoring what you feel and what you're doing, because when you do things when you're feeling them in the good way, the wonderful, I could do that, yeah, it just enhances everything, you know. It brings that beautiful energy to the table. Okay, so remember that no matter what, if you ain't feeling it, don't do it. Okay, had to yell at you there. Mama Cat's coming out. Now, we do have seeking out information that will help you. If somebody's really trying to get you to do something you don't want to do, ask for help. Help! Help! Spirit says they will provide the answer for you. So don't immediately say yes or feel you have to. There is other options out there that will assist you in this, so you don't have to. Okay? All right? About standing your ground. Now, some of you might have a delay wanting to know, like maybe you have to take extra time off, or you're not sure which days you want to take off depending on, you know, are you going there, are you going here, or what's happening. Okay, so there's a bit of a wait coming in this week as everybody's still trying to hear from everybody else, see what everybody's doing, to know if you have to travel. We do have the carriage. It's almost like where am I going type of vibe, and we're going to pull tarot on this too. Just a second. So this week might be just a hair challenging. Stand up for what feels right. This is going to be coworkers. This is going to be, watch. Oh, thank you. So there's a message for some of you to watch, be prepared if a coworker tries to suddenly ask for time off around the time you have. Okay. Stick to your guns. You asked for it first, right? Right. Yes, Spirit. Okay, so there's a lot of healing and a lot of trust coming in with the Three of Swords in reverse, which again is, as long as you are feeding and paying attention to your heart, your wants, your needs, you know, what feels good for you, you know. Don't push yourself. You know, you need to rest. You need to eat. Take that time, okay, to handle your stuff first. then you're more prepared and have more energy to help others with theirs. Okay, keep that in mind. That's a big one. But there's a huge healing energy here coming in for you guys. If you're not quite there yet, don't worry, you'll be feeling it. You'll be feeling more heart energy. You'll be feeling that tingling in the chest. I can feel it now, that connection. It almost wants to make you cry because it feels so good. It's like, I haven't felt this in so long. Oh my God, you know, that fuels us. That burns away all the crap and the procrastination and the overthinking, and you know, it clears us to be able to feel more confident and passionate and driven, you know, by doing what feels good to us. It's like that sword and shield there for the Queen of Swords. It's about being diplomatic too, in a way. Listen to people and just be patient. Get all the information first, all the facts. If something's missing, don't try scrambling or, you know, creating a narrative. Well, in this case scenario, in that case scenario, just wait. You'll get all the information you need, and then you can make a decision. You need to be able to step back and just be patient for a little while. I don't think for family plans where everybody's scattered, everybody's like, I don't know, we're doing that, I don't know, blah, blah. It'll all come together and be a lot more clearer of a picture next week, okay, for you guys. All right, Spirit. Strength. If you've been feeling tired and a little whipped around, I know the energies have been really just jacking us up all over the place. A little bit of a poopnami happening, and especially mentally. That's starting to clear. Sun's energy very strong. If you are a Leo, Sag, they're giving me Libra too. Those three signs in particular, you might want to check out on, you know, search YouTube for your sign too specifically. But you guys really want to tap into that sun energy here. Go with that. I feel like that's going to nurture you. It's gonna be like spinach for Popeye for you guys. That's everybody, okay? The sun is playing a huge part. Yep, there's going to be a delay, but it's going to work out. Okay, all right, got it. Okay, so we have the Chariot and the Two of Wands in reverse, indicating delays. Like, which way do I go, George? You know what I mean? So, be very patient. It's all going to work out in your favor with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, okay? So be patient. There may be delays. You don't want anything set in stone this week because things are going to change. Okay? You never know. But if you need to get your PTO, pick the days you want. You'll be fine. Okay? Yes. Four of Pentacles. Let go. Go with the flow. Don't get trapped in your mind with the I don't know. Okay, that makes us spin trying to figure out, so we do feel like we know we're prepared. Okay, Spirit's asking us all to let go, especially any feelings of obligation, or maybe even people trying to guilt you into doing what they want you to do. You need to let that go. Release that from yourself. You know, you're at a point in your life, maybe age-wise, it doesn't matter, mentally for sure, and emotionally, where, you know, what about me is first and foremost your priority. Okay? Not in an egoic or selfish way, guys. It's, if you're not feeling, I keep wanting to push at you. You guys are probably sick of me hearing saying that over and over again, but it's like, if you ain't feeling comfortable, do not do that. Spirit will provide. You can ask for help, okay? This week, it's going to be like right there. The vine. Connection. I even see a spider web. You have connections. Spirit's going to light them up for you. Can we take a look at this love bird perched? Ooh. Two different messages. Now, remember how I was talking about maybe some masculine might be that doesn't live around you, someone distant. They could be distant. You know, they only come in when they're having issues with partners or conquests. I keep feeling that. Yeah, the devil. You need to point this out, okay? I mean, some of you might be aware, whoever this resonates with, remember to pitch out the rest that doesn't. You may be aware they're very fixated on sexual, interactions, engagements. But it's time to drop the guillotine on that, cut that. That's enough. Call them out on their crap. And keep your interaction with them extremely short, even if they are really good friends and stuff like that. It's almost like that might be absorbed in your energy, and you need to keep, with people like, that are stuck. This would be a good example of that. You want to make sure you're keeping your interactions very short with people, very polite, that you don't want to get that on you. Make sure you, stand out in the sun for a minute to help it cleanse your energy field, because there's going to be a lot of everybody rushing around, that frantic little bit energy, and you're going to be that Queen of Swords. Just in there. I'll just wait till everything gets laid out and everything starts showing up. Then I can look and, make my decisions clearly and fairly. Now, for others of you with that heart, waiting for news from a divine masculine, you might want to connect with your friends and get out. We do have the Three of Cups here. Okay. About getting out and kicking back with good friends or like-minded, maybe even going fishing or something to do with water. I know it's getting colder now. It could be a water feature. I don't know. But getting out there and being social is actually going to benefit you in such a huge way. There's the sun. You're glowing. Everything, it's almost like this magnetic attractive energy that you're emanating. You may not feel, you're probably looking there, what? Yes. Get out there. When you're with people that you can be yourself around, there's a different glow up we have. We're ourselves and we're feeling good. We're not thinking about all that, how do I look? And, my hair, my sitting there being all, I feel like this. You're legit there because you love these people. You're having a good time. Even when you're down, if you go out with them, you usually come back, I'm so glad I did that. I almost said, no, I don't feel good, guys. Got a headache. I'm staying home. Now, get out. Get out. It's going to bless you, bring you more blessings than you realize. You never know who you're going to run into. Especially if you've been waiting a long time for love. Connections. All right, Spirit, one more. Excuse me. Ugh, I didn't get my water. All right. Okay. Now, remember I was talking about go with the flow, let go with that Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it's time to just march to your own drum. We have the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. That also is saying, too, though, that commitments aren't going to be set in stone right now. Like I keep saying, be patient, go with the flow, allow it, just wait patiently. You know what you're going to be doing, right? And if something in your plans is waiting on other people, then put that over there. You don't have to worry about it right now. It's fine. It's fine. To go with the flow and understand that the delays are actually, and I'm telling you, this is a very strong message from Spirit, are going to benefit you in a major way with the Ace of Swords. Brand new, clear start. Not only that, but it's going to help settle the spinning mind down a bit. Swords are about the mental intellect energy here. It's about seeing very clearly. Following your heart has actually helped your perspective change a whole bunch. You're seeing things differently, seeing things very, very clearly. But it's about reprogramming ourselves not to get swept up in everybody's dramatic, hectic, but Beavis and Butthead freak out, right? It's about you maintaining your sense of sanity and not getting dragged into anybody else's or allowing that to get into your head. I feel like there's a lot of strength here for that, very calm energy. I do feel that with the Vine in the carriage here, it talks about going on journeys with friends or hanging out with friends, especially with people will help you. And the Three of Cups with the Sun energy, you know, maybe you'll get invited to go out of town this weekend or this week. Maybe you guys will just do an impromptu road trip and they want to, you know, they go, hey, what are you doing? Or maybe you want to suggest that. And maybe there's something you really want to do but you figure everybody's busy. This would be the best week to reach out to them. Seriously, you'd be surprised how many I'm there. All right, we're gonna do a couple things here. I've got the Wisdom of the Tao. This is a direct message and guidance from your guides there, Team 1. Thank you for hanging with me. If I drive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys so much. And you can reach out to me on Instagram and Facebook down below in the description box where you find that information. Aha! I'm going to also read from this. This is Wisdom of the Tao. Surrender. Darn it, I hate the lighting. I have to have it because it's not going to focus. Don't focus on me. No? Okay. This is a moment of awakening and relief. It is done. Step back and see the big pictures. Instead of fighting a battle you cannot win, stop struggling. Concede and preserve your energy for the next move. So be patient. You done all you can, now you gotta wait. That's okay. That's more time for you to do with whatever your heart desires. There are moments in life when disaster strikes from behind and when opposing forces are too great to confront and the situation is too dire to evade. Some things just cannot be prevented. A firefly should not challenge the sun. Instead of fighting a battle you will never win, accept the losses and focus on recovery. Redirect your energy to tomorrow. This is also a moment of freedom and awakening. You are at the bottom of the cycle, and with surrender, you are free to start again elsewhere. It is important to understand the reason behind all that has happened. A life lesson learned is a gain, not a loss. In Taoist thought, everything is but part of a cycle. When one reaches the bottom, the next step can only be up. Though defeat and loss is difficult to acknowledge, honestly accepting your situation and remaining decisive and dignified, excuse me, okay, while preserving goodwill can determine the success of the next phase. Proceed beyond your losses and reinvent yourself. Following your heart solely on how you're feeling is really a big, huge tool for reinvention or being who you really, truly are. Withdraw and refrain from making new decisions at this time. Seek counsel from teachers and mentors and friends and wait for times to change. Your job is done. The situation is over. Move on. There is no need for more hassle. That was a specific message for someone out there. One more. We're going to do the spiritual as fucked. You get one card, Spirit. And thank you guys so much. Oh, sorry. That wasn't it. I could tell. All right, Spirit. Stop stressing over shitty as fuck people. Yes. The vast majority of our time spent in strife and stress is simply because we're stressing over shitty people. If you catch yourself thinking about a shitty person, take a moment and think about an awesome as fuck human. If you're going to spend time crawling up other people's asses, it might as well be someone awesome. And on that note, Team 1, have a good week. Well, hello there, Pile 2. All right, your theme for this week. Aha, 3 of Cups, celebrate, woohoo! And from the looks of the Tea Leaf Oracle, you might have quite a few things to celebrate. Now, my tarot ready for this one. All right, So if anybody has any legal issues going on, it doesn't matter what it is. If this pertains to you, take it. If not, just be patient. We'll get to you. Okay. It looks like your goal will be achieved, and it's going to be even better. It's almost like even if it was impossible, or maybe you're being advised that, yeah, that's probably not going to happen, you'd be surprised. Okay. It's going to, I feel like for a lot of you, it's going to resolve in a way that's really going to benefit you. It feels really good, and big reason to celebrate. Go out and celebrate. It's almost like this has been something you've been waiting on. Maybe it's something that's taken a couple of years. Now we have resolution this week coming in. Great way to kick off your November there, pal, too. However, for some other people, okay. We do have a strong energy. With the gavel, this is also about justice. It's also about making clear judgments. Enough's enough, okay? You have new goals now, okay? Now it's time. You have the strength, and you have the fearlessness, the drive to finally cut things out. Okay, and when you start doing that, Spirit shows up like a boss. Okay, with that wishbone sitting there for you guys. Now, the reason why I'm saying this now, some of you may be dealing with someone that's extremely toxic, very stubborn. Okay, and they do something really stupid according to this. I mean, I can't even make this up. I shuffled these really well. It's the ram, the cat, and the turkey. Okay? So we have a stubborn, aggressive person who is of two faces. Maybe you see two faces from this person. Not necessarily saying that for the most of you, it's not someone who talks shit behind your back. This is someone who shows two faces. One minute they're like all calm and cool and normal, and then next thing you know, they're like just acting stupid. You know what I mean? They're going to do something extremely stupid this week, enough to make you go, okay, that's enough. Okay, Spirit's just giving you a heads up that the final straw is about to break on thy back. Okay, and we're going to pull cards on that in just a minute. All right, for others of you, it also feels like there's going to be a reveal of a two-faced person through, actually, could be an Aries. I'm picking up from this card. Is going to reveal that because they're going to do something. Maybe they say something stupidly, not thinking that these people are actually friends with you, or, you know, maybe they're a colleague. Could be work related. Okay. And then watch them try and backtrack. They just end up opening up and saying a lot more stuff. And then you're like, what? Get out of here with that. Okay. Now, for those of you, now this could be moving on from a breakup. This could be maybe a fight between friends. This could be, you know, any kind of conflict or a actual loss, you know, that you've had to, you know, been going through grieving process. You know, every time we have a loss, no matter what that is, loss of home, job, family, you know, friends, a loved one, breakups, you know, it takes time. And Spirit saying, though, now, and I know your intuitive side there, team 2, that this, you remember, take what resonates, put you out the rest. That applies to, there have been signs. Those signs are nudging you. It's okay. It's okay. One thing I do know, especially if it's a physical loss of a person or a loved one, is that they would never want to sit here, you know, not living, just surviving. And in some cases, the grief hits us so deeply, even in breakups too, not trying to lighten anything up here, but, you know, we're barely surviving. But Spirit's been showing up around you with signs, maybe through people in the physical plane. Maybe things that bring the sudden smile on your face and laughter, and it makes you feel really good. And then later on, you just, you remember, and then down you go. And Spirit is encouraging you that that's okay. Because you deserve to be happy. And there's nothing selfish about that. You are very much loved and being guided at this time. And even if it's, especially if it's love related, and you're just feeling very alone, especially with the holidays coming up, that can be painful. That can be painful. But Spirit is guiding you through your intuition. Your dreams aren't lying. They're guiding you. Follow that beautiful heart of yours. Because sometimes we get confused when the brain gets involved. Like, was that me or was that, my intuition? I don't know. And then we start spinning. Right there, that's not your intuition. Your intuition never spin your brain like that. But the heart knows. The heart knows. If it feels good, here, do that. Now, small steps bring great healing. And this is where we get the tower. So you have the wreath, the unicorn, and the tower. Solid foundation, success with effort. Okay? It's a beautiful energy coming through for you guys. There's this beautiful, I want to say a rainbow and the sun appearing after the clouds. Lighting the way. You're going to be seeing a lot more in the physical plane on that too, by the way. All right. Let me not mix that up. All right. Okay, also, be careful of somebody who's being somebody. Thank you, Gabriel. Okay. Somebody who is being a little too suddenly wanting to be friends. Those people suddenly around, they're trying to connect, they're talking to you all the time and everything. Be careful, okay? They have a goal. You're a target for some reason, okay? I feel like this would be someone maybe you're familiar with, but you don't know them. They're not your friend, okay? So be careful with that. They have a goal, okay? They have an ulterior motive, okay? Trust that intuition with this person 1,000%, okay? Just keep your third eye open. Be like, I'm watching you. All right, Spirit, let's open it up. All right, we're using the Soul Cat Tarot. Okay. We're going to kick it off with this. We have the Lovers in reverse. Struggling to know about moving forward, okay, for some of you. Maybe we were talking about a loss, okay. Maybe feeling that urge, but just kind of, which way do I go, George? And then ended up, never mind, I'll just sit here and wait. Because that's how it feels. Because it's hard, right? Especially when the Knight of Swords is in reverse. Every time you try to take a step, the freaking poop nano happens in our heads, right? But following your intuition, following your heart, if it makes you want to stay down, do the opposite. One step, and boom, Ace of Cups. And it's not just limited to new love. It's an opening of the heart. Starting to feel it again. And cherishing that instead of going, I don't deserve that. Yes, you do. All of us do. And we need to stop denying ourselves feeling good. Especially when there's things that were out of our control. Things had to happen the way they did. Even if it doesn't feel fair. But that's so you can have your own cup. What's truly yours. As far as matters of the heart go. Okay? The feeling, that love. The more you follow your heart, the stronger your intuition is going to be really getting clearer and louder. Okay. Oh. Okay. We have the Chariot. Okay. And I feel like this. I feel like Spirit, they're showing me an image of Spirit's chariot driving up like right in front of your door. Just wait. They're waiting patiently for you to open the door and get in. Okay, because there is definite movement coming in right now, especially with this Two of Wands energy. Okay. And the chariot and Two Wands also talk about decision making. Making the right decision. How do you make the right decision? Well, the Two of Wands, fire, passion. What are you feeling? What gets you all excited talking about? Does going here make you excited? Or doing that? Maybe. What do you feel? Making decisions based on the heart is going to get your chariot. Like, boo! It's like the Concorde airplane. Just zip, there you go. Yeah. And things will start happening. Good things. You guys deserve it. I just feel to tell you this so strongly. The good things are coming. Your things are coming, most importantly. We're all on these new paths, and it's been awkward and uncomfortable. It's like somebody gave us a makeover that we would never have gotten for ourselves, so we look good, it's like, oh, that's cool, that's good, I like this style. But then we're trying to adjust to it. It feels foreign, so we end up taking off, maybe throwing back our own old clothes, and then trying that and then going, that's not really comfortable. And even though it was made for you, we keep going back to the old. It's not stabilizing, because that's not who we are today. We're not those old clothes. I mean, comfy clothes around the house, get it. Being comfortable going out and what you feel comfortable in, I get it. But we're in a whole new life. This is ours. For who we really are, without all the belief systems and structures that have been basically decimated by Spirit. Okay? Seeing things that wasn't even me, that was their belief system. That all these decades I thought was mine. That's jarring. And it could be an uncomfortable, few steps, but once you get started, it's very empowering. Marching to your own drum, there's nothing like it in the world. Nothing like it in the world. Three of Pentacles. 3 is going to be a number for you guys, so keep an eye out for things in threes. Okay, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like remember I was talking about some two-faced person can just do some really stupid, says the wrong thing to the wrong person, not realizing that maybe that I'm just going to use coworker for example is on your team. You know what I mean? On your team you. You're going to be really surprised at who's got your back, especially in matters of money and work. Okay, that's also a nod to everybody going through any lawsuits or any judgments you're waiting on. Yeah, you're going to see how Spirit's totally working behind the scenes to make this fair for you, because you deserve it. Okay. Not only that, but I feel like some of you need that support, and it's coming, especially for you guys down here. It's coming in. It's coming in so strong. It's this beautiful energy of support. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. So remember how I was just saying that, Spirit has been decimating all our belief systems. We're starting to see things in new perspectives. This is a confirmation for you. 10 of Swords. 10s are about endings. 10 of Cups. But they're also about beginnings. What you've been through, that's the most painful thing. It's like all the karmic check boxes have been checked. Okay. Now you're going forward. And maybe whatever you viewed your ultimate happy ending was, especially in love or partnerships, or what you saw yourself to be, like, it maybe, like, oh, with the picket fence and the 2.5 kids, blah, blah, blah. And you thought you had that. Now everything's changed now. So with the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Swords, it's like the past is done. Now it's time to open up for the new Ace of Cups you had gotten. Brand new start to do things that you love and you'd be surprised that many people come running when you truly step into your own vibe. Not trying to adjust for other people or what they like or what their needs are, and honoring yours. You'll find someone you would believe the people that have been lining up together, coming together. It's like just jaw-dropping and just so just, you know, good vibes there for you guys. Six of Pentacles, balancing. This is key. Now, you hold that scale, okay? You say how much you're giving to people. And you're also looking to see how much they're offering or what they have given and contributed. You give no more than that. If they're asking, but they're not giving and giving, you can say no. Okay? You're in charge of that. Yes and no. Sure I will, sure I won't. But the people-pleasing days are over. That is draining. We can't be that way here in this timeline we're in right now. We have to honor ourselves. Spirits wants us to be happy. And most importantly, wants us to be honoring ourselves by doing what we love, what we really want to do. But keeping it real. Right? Because at the end of the day, it comes down to us. We're the ones getting up, stumbling in the bathroom, brushing our teeth, trying to get ready for our day. We're the ones deciding what we're going to have for breakfast or lunch or dinner. You know what I mean? Our choices. Just by changing one up because we're not feeling the one thing, but we want to do another because it feels good. Just will light up our world and our perspective in the most amazing ways. I feel really good about this. You guys have your forewarning about that two-faced peoples. All right. We're going to do two things. We're going to do Wisdom of the Tao, messages from your guides for pile 2 spirit. And then we're going to follow up with a spiritual as fuck guidance card. Focus. I like to read it from the book only because there's a lot to it and I don't want you guys to miss anything. Where is it? Sorry guys, bear with me. It's a tiny but mighty book. Alright. Stay focused and get the job done. Use your intuition to plan things well ahead. Intuition. Start connecting with your guides. Do your meditations. There's tons of the very helpful meditations on YouTube. Some are at least, or can be like 10 minutes long, and they're still just as powerful. Okay. Be flexible in your approach. There's nothing you can't accomplish once you set your mind to it. Don't be distracted. You're on target. Where is it? Okay. Your energy is associated harmoniously with the element of water. This water energy gives you the profound powers of imagination, contemplation, and strategy. It is okay to be an opportunist if you see the direction ahead clearly. You know how to make the best of each situation for yourself and for those you care about. Ideas constantly emanate from your restless mind. You are industrious, a perfectionist, endlessly pursuing an ambitious personal goal. Do not spread yourself too thin. Focus is the key to success in all areas. Take it one step at a time. You have either the resources or the ability to obtain resources that others cannot. Okay? Use them efficiently to reach the finish line. The rat is not often associated with bravery, yet on the contrary, the rat moves swiftly without fear. Intuition is strongly ingrained in you. You can anticipate danger or good luck well in advance. You need to trust your gifts. Trust yourself with your gifts. Use that powerful sense daringly to find shortcuts to meet challenges and solutions to your problems. Are you feeling betrayed or left out? Are you upset with what you perceive to be unfair? The world was made with fairness and unfairness. Let the natural law of the universe be the ultimate judge. The rat's water energy is affiliated with deep emotions. Feelings such as fear, sadness, and anger will distract you from your true target. Water is also associated with financial abundance and prosperity. Although you are a faithful provider to your loved ones and a selfless lover of your family, you do not need to cause undue stress to yourself by calculating each step you take. In addition, do not let the dread of scarcity block you from creating abundance for many years to come. As a Taoist would say, you will never lose it if it's being held lightly. Okay? Think Four of Pentacles. Water energy is key to nurturing any relationship, whether it be romantic, platonic, professional, or familial. All things are energy. Don't let your precious space be occupied with energy that doesn't benefit you. Clear the clutter, whether physical or mental, and help yourself focus. Now, that was pretty powerful. Pretty much in line. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging with me. If I jive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe so I can keep bringing these pick of cards to you on the weekly. You're ready for the spiritual as a fuck? Don't forget, I have the November forecast, a very in-depth, detailed forecast for your month of November. I'm only running it to the 10th. It's on Instagram and Facebook, down below in the description box, where you'll find the info for my social media accounts. Loving is its own reward. The very act of loving is the benefit of the risk. We all want to be loved back. We all want to be supported. But when you grow up, you see that it has nothing to do with how the person who receives your love reacts, and all about you just being willing to open your heart in this dangerous world. Be a gangster and love the fuck out of someone today, and expect nothing in return. There you go. All right. Pile 2, you have a great week. Take care. Hello there, Team 3. Welcome to your forecast. All right, your theme. 10 of Wands. This is the week that you need to really carefully look at all the things you're carrying for others that you really don't need to be. Okay? Especially those who are taking advantage. This is the week to cut it off. Okay, lighten your load. Only be carrying the stuff that you are responsible for. You have control over. Okay, because things are about to get really busy for you. You don't need anything else. Anybody else's crap. Let them do. You put on your big girl, big boy panties and handle it yourself. You know what I'm saying? So let's get moving. Very, very strong spiritual energy here for you guys in pile 3. Signs, energy, okay? Messages coming in, protection, because things are about to shift in a really good way for you guys this week. We do have birds flying. Bird flying, news is on the way. Right next to it is the angel, spiritual guidance and protection from harm, okay? I feel that anything you've been waiting on, maybe signs or confirmations, okay? No matter what it is, okay, they're going to come in the physical plane. You're not going to miss it. They're going to be very straightforward and in your face. And there's a thing here about you being protected. So if you've been praying for that, there's a confirmation here for you too. So this has protection from harm. And then you have the cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. Okay, beyond your control. Okay. To be safety in traveling, dealing with people. You're protected like a boss, okay? They're going to show up in that way too to show you, okay? Maybe it's, we'll pull tarot here to get a little bit. I'll open that up in a minute. We do have the well. There is a wish. For some of you, it might be one you've forgotten about that's actually going to be granted this week, enough to get you fired up in a great way. Passion, libido, maybe feeling smexy. Okay, for some of you, I do feel a heat there. Yeah, TMI, spirit. Can we not share that? Please. Okay, unless it's for me, then we're good. Okay, anyway, I digress. We have a wish that's going to light your fire, and if you, it's connected to maybe something that you have been working on for so long, and it just feels like it's just never ending a little bit, or maybe something where you're really worried that you cannot see a solution. You have no idea how, when it's coming, it's ahead, solution's coming. connected to that. There's the well and fire with the key. And the key is always a yes card. Doors opening. I feel like it's going to be an unexpected, I don't want to say Hail Mary, but it seems like it comes in kind of last minute, you know, maybe you're really stressed about this. Okay. Need to put your trust in. You know you're going to be all right. You know Spirit provides for you. Whatever your belief systems, I'm spiritually neutral over here, but we are provided for. And you are worthy. You have been doing the work, Spirit. It has not gone unnoticed, and you're going to see that this week. In a very surprising and loving way. You might cry for days about how grateful you are. You know what I mean? That feeling? Yes. Okay. And I can't make any of this up. I shuffled these cards really good. We have the carrot with, now it's not the carrot in front of the damn donkey. Okay. Just saying. Okay. This is opportunity or windfall, backed up by the star. Guaranteed success. So whatever opportunity is going to be presented or windfall, it's definitely staying around for the long haul. And this is going to be your confirmation that you are on the right path with the arrow. Okay. Now what's interesting is the road that the arrow lies in also has the key. Doors opening. We're showing you're on your right path and you're protected from the past. All that's gone. You can go forth. You can go forth, trusting your intuition and paying attention to the signs, your dreams, any intuitive hits you get. You're right on. And Spirit's going to back that up in a big way for you this week. Number 3, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. But the spiritual guidance, I feel like you'll be feeling that more. Feeling that, whatever that is for your gifts. And it's like following that beautiful burning. I feel like doing this thing. Do it. Guaranteed success. As long as you're following something you feel passionate about, don't worry about everybody else. Do what feels good for you, and Spirit is rewarding you in a big, huge way this week. Oh, so excited. News is on the way. If you've been waiting, like maybe to make it big on YouTube or success for your business or something, maybe at work, getting acknowledged, it's all coming in this week. We have bird flying, a wish coming true. All this, like it feels like we've all been in a waiting hole pattern lately, you know, but that's okay because what we've been doing while we're waiting, working on ourselves, right? But now we have to carrot, yes. So there's some kind of opportunity coming in for you guys, all of you. There's nothing that I feel separated. We're going to clarify with tarot. But with that 10 of Wands, this is why it's so important. And it's going to be hard, trust me. But dumping out the stuff that your brain's spinning on that it is not serving you now, today, in this moment. You know, maybe it's something from the past that just keeps generating over and over again. That's the past. And maybe some stuff triggered that. Maybe something similar triggered that. It's time to let it go. You're like, okay, I see now. It wasn't geared for you to see it, like say if there was another person involved, about them. It's more about understanding you and your behaviors towards a certain situation. Okay, it seems to keep coming up. It's geared for you to see it. And I feel like once you go, okay, all right, that's what that is, and then look at it, you're going to see it from completely different, but much, much more just pinpoint, accurate, clear, okay, perspective. You're going to see it and go, and that's where that shift will come in the psyche to benefit you. And that fire, yes, I got it, yay! Like, give yourself a pat on the back. You've worked for this. All right. Spirit, what do we got from the Soul Catz tarot deck? 8 of Pentacles. Time for you to get to work on you. I feel like that passion's coming back in a big way. I feel like there's, like, with that fire, there's something's gonna happen this week that's just gonna stoke those fires and just this blaze of just energy, getting things done and doing stuff in such a positively ambitious and driven way. You know, there it is. I like, maybe you feel like your fire's gone out. Maybe even feeling like maybe I should do something else, but you keep getting drawn back to something else. This is the week with Spirit saying you're going to see clearly why there was a delay. Okay, there were other things. Maybe back then, could be a month, could be a year ago, you weren't in that space. But guess what? You are now. You are now. And Spirit's going to show that to you this week. Woo! What What about that? The Chariot. Making decisions based on your heart. What you want is getting you. It's going to like be a... Okay, since it's a cat driving. It's like that cat is just like, you just said the word bath. Okay, that's how fast that Chariot's going to take off. You know, it's not going to be all sporadic. It has nowhere else to run but on your path. Okay, going in the right direction. But it's up to you to make these decisions. The Chariot is also about movement, but it's also about you making the right decisions based here. Okay? Not others. If it feels good for you, if it lines up with the fire you're feeling, the passion, go that direction. That's it. Don't even question it. Spirit's going to back you up. You'll get signs, seriously, very obviously, in the physical plane. Go this way, you know. If you try to detour, trust me, they'll... Get back over there. They'll like taser you. Okay, gotcha. There we go. Page of Swords. Very honest, clear, and concise messages. Communication, not just from others to you and not just from your guides. You will hear and see their messages. I'm so excited. I'm just pumped up whenever this kinds of energy comes through. But it's also about you articulating in a different, more clearer way. Hold on. Choosing your words wisely. Because sometimes we do struggle, right? When we're trying to tell somebody, no more. That's enough. Or I'm not going to. Because part of the reason why we avoid that is because we don't want conflict. We don't want to argue with these people. We don't want to feel guilt. Honestly, 9 out of 10 times is because we don't want the guilt. Because that's going to make us do what they want. Or, you know, whatever it is that they're asking us. That we're just like, no, I just wanted to say hi. Why's it always got to be something, you know? Can't you just take that, you know? But it's about being very clear and concise, and in some cases, hanging up, you know? And there may be a little, you know, kickback on the guilt there, but you know what? You've tried to speak your truth before. I don't know what this is, specific channel messages, and the one thing that it seems like that's being seen very clear is that maybe the people, whoever that is, it just hasn't changed and they're not going to change. They're just stuck there. But you have the choice to not enable that any longer. Sometimes that's the very thing to get people to wake up and realize what's really happening and how their actions are affecting everyone around them, because nobody's taking that shit anymore, no matter how painful it is for us to say it. But we deserve what we want too. Want peace without the drama, and we are more than worthy of that. Okay, all right. King of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Temperance, the Emperor, Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, King of Pentacles. Okay. For those of you, a lot of this opportunity is going to be a very solid offer with that King of Pentacles sitting right there. A very strong energy coming in of Earth, financial, solid, long-term down the road. This could even mean a position being offered that is above which you would normally maybe apply for or think you are experienced for. Okay. But I feel like what is coming in is a very, very solid long-term offer. This is something that's long in coming. It's taken its time getting there. Okay. But you've been showing up. You've still been plodding along. And even though you may feel burnt out, you still have that hope. And this is why this is coming around now, because now you're ready for it. You may not have been ready for it at the time when you putting all your blood, sweat, and tears into things. There was learning involved. There was an evolution involved. There were things that might have been in the way. And it may not all have been. It may not all have been on you. Is why there was a delay. Because there's other things and people in the background involved, right? To get you what you have been working and praying for, and just. chewing your nails down to the nubs over, you know? You're not to give up. Spirit's definitely going to show you a sign here in the physical plane that this is definitely the path you're on. And now you're ready for it. Really ready. Okay. We have the Page of Cups. For some of you, it may be love. Heartfelt and love. New. I feel very strongly this is a new energy, new communication. And you're more than ready for it. Very playful, happy. Go for that. And that's also, to me, I feel like an invitation to go play. Like, let's go out, let's go for it. Do it. If it feels good, do that. If it doesn't, don't. We have Temperance, though, reminding you to keep an even keel here. You're not, if you're carrying all this shit, you're not even. Mentally, emotionally, in the physical world, okay? Money, too. Temperance is asking you to make sure, like, if you're not sure, it's okay to just pause for a moment and let things settle down, and then look at it again to make a proper decision that is going to, first of all, nurture your growth, nurture your foundation you've worked so hard for, or are still working on. Okay, don't let anything topple that. It's almost like 10 times the Six of Pentacles. Keeping balance, keeping that scale balance. Do not be giving more to others than you are giving to yourself. I mean, if you're tired, sleep. Okay, if you're hungry, eat. You need to go to the bathroom, go take a dump. You know what I mean? I don't care. Nothing should stop you from that, okay? Nothing, nobody, no how. It may be inconvenient timing sometimes, but you know. But a Spirit saying honoring yourself is what's really going to, and what is fueling and strengthening your foundation of the path you're walking on now, as opposed to what you've walked on before. We've switched time. We're not switched timelines. We're in a brand new timeline, brand new everything. The past needs to stay over there. The Emperor with the Four of Swords. Okay, this is Spirit is asking. There's two messages here. Remember, take what resonates, pitch out the rest, guys. The Emperor. Okay. The Emperor has been there, done that. Look at it. I've been there, done that. I'm just chilling. If somebody comes to me to make a decision, I'll listen, and then I'll weigh it out, and then come back to them with a decision. Okay. Now with the Four of Swords, though, in reverse. Now the Four of Swords in the upright talks about resting and recuperating and healing. Okay. Just basically, just giving yourself downtime. Now it's time to move. Okay. However, yeah, you can't, no more procrastinating on decisions. Okay. However, you don't want to do not impulsively run in there. Run to make a decision. You don't have to do that. You just step back for a minute. Calm down. Look at the facts. The Emperor looks at the facts. Show me the facts. I don't want to hear your bullshit. Just tell me what it is. Straight, sweet, and to the point. And don't be afraid to ask people. Just give it to me straight, sweet, and to the point. I need it simple. What's the bottom line here? What is it? Okay. Then make your decision. Okay. But Spirit says you cannot rest on these decisions. No procrastinating. No spinning in the head. No asking 10,000 people. This is your decision. You can trust yourself to make the right one because you've been there, done that. You are in that Emperor energy. For some of you, might be, I feel, Capricorn energy here. But not necessarily, could be in your chart somewhere. But definitely, this isn't the time to sit on your laurels being fed grapes by a mice. Okay, so it's time to get moving. It's time to get moving. You're more than ready, more than capable, and you have all sorts of resources that are just going to be like, I feel like doors are going to fling open with resources that you've never either considered or never thought were accessible to you through people and connections. Oh, this is going to be a good week for you guys. Most importantly, though, you need to be trusting yourself. Do not question your heart ever. That your soul's there too, you know. And remember, keep connecting with your spirit guides and guardian angels. They're definitely hearing you. They hear your prayers and they're responding. Make sure you just say good morning to them. Say, just guide me in the physical plane with signs that I'll clearly understand. And then good night and thank you. Thank you, angels, for the day. You know, that's all. All right. We are going to spin gave you 2. Hold on. Okay, I can't make this up. I love my cards. Wisdom of the Tao, and I'm actually going to be reading from the book, so it might take a minute. Please bear with me. Before I start that, thank you so much. If I jive with your vibe, like, share, and subscribe. That's what keeps me coming back and showing up here doing these videos for you for the weeks. If you're interested in knowing what your whole month of November is going to look like, I do have that special running on my Instagram and Facebook channels down below in the description box where you'll find me there. Thank you. Okay. All right. Justice. Justice. Let's read that one first. All right. Hold on a second. All right. Sorry. Patience. Okay. The universe executes a precise order of justice. Karmic debt is being reconciled at this moment. The matter is no longer in your hands. Let it go. Let it go. Okay. Take a deep breath and go through it with dignity. It's coming around. It's coming around. Okay. A Taoist sage once said, if you assume you can have good without evil, right without wrong, order without turmoil, you understand nothing about the laws of the universe. Justice, whether delivering or receiving, is a reminder that although black and white or true and false may appear to be polar opposites, they remain inseparable and in harmony. If you got yourself into an unintentional karmic tangle or fell into the trap of excessive material greed, this may be the time to pay what's due. Once the karmic debt has been paid, you can move forward with freedom and renewed force. For example, if someone has hurt you, instead of getting revenge, trust the universe to take care of it. In this way, you will owe nothing and instead be repaid tenfold. You may find yourself in a position to judge others. It is important to understand that judging others is foremost a test of your own integrity. Remember I was talking about temperance, weighing things out. Even the emperor, really weighing things out, but not delaying on that either. If you're facing a situation where justice is called for, be confident that the laws of cause and effect cannot be avoided. Remain detached from anger and ego, and the universe will execute its precise order. When confronting contention, always proceed with dignity and find repulsion in thoughts of greed. The card of Di Renji advises you to understand the dynamics of the situation, the people involved, and the pros and cons of each option. If you want to win, prepare to adjust your expectations of what others will do for you as you would do for others. Just a reminder. Remain vigilant of administrative matters, avoiding procrastination, and plan ahead. Conflicts may not always result in something you deem fair. Know that fair and unfair must coexist, as yin-yang must coexist and interact in order to eventually reach oneness. Trust that there is a universal order determining what form justice will take, and for a soul to grow and fulfill its purpose, one must understand that cause and effect is sometimes not immediately delivered in a form that is instantly recognizable. With patience and vision, it is possible to understand the true intent of the outcome. It may yet be a precious gift from the universe. Whew. Okay, communications, the rooster. I had to laugh at that because I was like, communications, that's coming up. So I'm really curious. Let's see. Oof, now it's way back here. All right. Be proud of what you have achieved through empathy and articulation. Use your powers of communication to win over others. Your voice will be heard because you command attention. You hear me? Okay. Apply your creativity to the job at hand. Yeah, funnel that passionate energy to what you really want to do. I'm telling you. The universe is responding. You're approaching a period of life when you are genuinely happy and carefree. Roosters are gregarious, social, and very accomplished. You enjoy being the center of attention. Who doesn't, right? No. Whether it's public speaking, singing, writing, or even storytelling, you crave visibility. You also know you're beautiful, so flaunt it, okay? Don't hold back. Peacock that shit, okay? Roosters are noted for not doing... Oh, sorry. I get so excited, I skip ahead. I skip words. Roosters are noted for doing anything in their power to perfect their talent and skills. 8 of Pentacles. Getting that energy up to do that. They are much loved and respected by those who know them well. You're practical, but also a deep thinker and big dreamer with a very active, boastful imagination. You usually know how to get what you want with your angelic metal energy, but if your plan goes awry, don't become moody and downcast. The Rooster card is encouraging you to employ your greatest strength, your strong communication skills, to accelerate your progress. You are exactly the right person to spearhead a marketing campaign that will advance your business. Highlight the services that you offer that are special or unique. Don't be afraid. You're simply stating the truth. Page of Swords right there. Your words are inspiration. If you can speak better than me, your words are inspirational and powerful. Still, choose your vocabulary carefully. Whether you speak lovingly or harshly, your words will have an impact. Make sure that the impact is what you intended. That's the tricky part sometimes. This card also advises you to adopt a more flexible outlook. You are an industrious worker, organized and business savvy, but surprises discombobulate you. You prefer a schedule to be well planned and adhered to. You expect life to be orderly, precise, and efficient. The world is rarely that. Flexibility is essential to be successful in the real world. Your element is metal. And even if it isn't, metal energy can be associated with abundance. Prosperity is within your reach like a low-hanging lychee fruit. You need to see it and believe it's there. And the opportunities are endless. One more card. You guys are getting a spiritual as fuck card for you. What do you have for them, Spirit? Thank you guys for hanging. You guys are amazing. I love you. Your gut knows what's up. Trust that bitch. Yeah. Your gut wants to talk, and it always has your back. All you got to do is listen up and not be a punk about whatever it's got to say. Even if you're fuzzy on the right thing to do, your gut usually knows what the wrong thing to do is. Maybe the right thing to do is anything but what you're tempted to do out of spite, fear, or impatience. Yeah, probably that. On that note, guys, take care and have an amazing week.